Hi, my name is Ben Webster, and today I will be pitching the idea of easy 3D printers, printing what you are thinking. Our mission at Easy 3D is to enhance the lives of our customers by developing groundbreaking high performance 3D printers and technology so that we can bring innovative concepts into reality. Our vision is to provide the most advanced 3D printers and technology to our customers by creating quality products and delivering excellent service to them. There are several problems we are trying to solve with our printers. One of those problems is the cost of the printers themselves and the maintenance or the costs associated with maintaining them. To address this problem, we intend to offer different pricing tiers for our printers and different maintenance packages. Another area of concern is the lack of in-house expertise. Many manufacturers are lacking the experience with supporting 3D printers, and our solution to this will be to provide consulting and training services, which the consulting arm would also offer another revenue making stream or stream of revenue. I'm sorry. Another issue is the cost of the materials. The materials include like the printer filament, the metals, the biotech materials. There are many different types of materials that can be used in our printers or in 3D printers. And our goal would be to address this with creating key partnerships with our suppliers so that we can help keep those costs to a minimum. The overall quality plagues this industry, and we don't want to. Our goal would be to address those quality concerns head on and by instituting quality control standards through every stage of the life cycle or the build process, and then to continue that on with the services that we provide. And then finally, there's unrealized opportunities for growth. We believe that the small to medium companies or manufacturers or smaller hospitals or healthcare facilities are underserved, and by targeting those areas, we believe we can establish a early momentum in growing our company. Now we are making some assumptions, without many manufacturers face supply chain disruptions, and we believe that by using our printers to create parts or allowing them to create custom designs, that they will eliminate the need for some of their suppliers. It would also lead to uh, improving inventory costs by not having to pay for inventory or to have it on hand. Will definitely help the bottom line. And then finally, there's many healthcare facilities needing innovative ways or solutions to improving the lives of their patients. As you can see from the illustration to the right, um, there this is the picture, or this was a printout from a 3D printer of a human heart. While this wasn't transplanted, but it shows the actual possibility. Our minimum viable product essentially is that our printers will produce three-dimensional objects or parts, and this solves the on-demand. This solves it provides on-demand manufacturing, which enables you to create objects with speed and quality as needed. It's minimize your goal will be to minimize your supply chain disruptions by being able to produce parts wherever and whenever you need them, maintaining low inventory through rapid production of these parts by our printers. And then the best feature would be the flexible manufacturing, which is done through the creation of customized parts, basically creating what you can think of. The, our market segments or the markets we're planning on targeting is the automotive, the aerospace and defense, the healthcare, and consumer products. The top three would be our initial targets. The consumer products, this is an area where it will take some time to develop, as you know, simplifying the technology will be necessary to attract the consumer market, especially keeping costs to a minimum, and also producing a smaller scale of our printers. Our value proposition is on-demand manufacturing, resolving supply chain disruptions, reducing the amount of inventory that's on hand, customization feature which enables flexible manufacturing, and producing customized healthcare solutions. This is our business model canvas. Essentially, without having our key partners, we wouldn't be able to get off the ground. It's critical that we establish partnerships for our distribution channels, and also our parts and services suppliers, and obviously most important, our investors, making sure investors are happy. To do that, our key activities is basically creating and managing relationships, not only with our customers, but through the different areas of our supply chain or our value chain. Establishing customers is critical. Partnerships from the beginning, doing the marketing promotion activities. You got the supplier management and the platform development and maintenance. Our resources that are key to this effort is going to be the product and development team, is producing the products, obtaining the financing and capital, and then also protecting our intellectual properties. Now, the cost to do all this it centers around development, production, and maintenance, and marketing and sales. Without those costs, you wouldn't be able to get the product off the ground. Those all feed into our value proposition, which I just discussed earlier. Once we achieve those areas, then we will be establishing our customer relationships through on-site visits and service, especially in the beginning when we're trying to launch our prototype, or at least get a working prototype. Having training our customers or providing consulting services so that they can do self-service. Doing online website interactions, being active on social media, and helping them to create customized solutions. The channels that we'll be distributing our products through is through our direct sales. It can be cold calls to referrals, to website and online sales, and obviously trade shows and conferences gets us out in front of the industries. And then our customers that I mentioned previously is we're going to be targeting manufacturing companies, healthcare facilities and hospitals, and obviously home consumers. This will provide the following revenue streams, which is basically product sales, custom software sales, maintenance plans, sales and renewals, and custom features. With any startup, you obviously have there are risk factors, and those risk factors include our limited knowledge in the manufacturing and healthcare industries. While we believe we can provide a great printer, it's critical for us to obtain that knowledge. We intend to consult with experts in each industry, and then in order to learn and obtain that knowledge. Some of the customization features may not be available in the initial minimum viable product, but as the product grows, we intend to continue and evolve those features that allow our customers to create those solutions that they're seeking. To do this, we would establish product requirements, create a design prototype, and choose the path, the best path that overcomes the roadblocks and technology deficiencies. And then, finally, like any startup would have, lack of funds or investments is a concern. In order, we need to have investments or third-party investments in order to get the product launched in a quick manner, or at least the quickest way to the market. To do this, we would establish fundraising goals and deadlines and seek out investors, including myself, uh, my family, and friends, and angel investors and venture capital. The future trends for 3D printing is actually 4D printing. 4D printing basically is it actually builds off of 3D printing, except that it's adding the smart technology to uh, the creations, basically making them programmable or providing advanced materials, making it actually a functioning, self-reliant parts. That's the direction where the industry is going. Our goal would be to master the 3D printing first, and then evolve the product into this technology. Some key milestones that we have is that we're, within year one, we intend to create our prototype 3D printer. That also includes marketing, or not marketing, but the getting a working model with some local customers, potential local customers, to see if we can help troubleshoot or enhance the product itself. We also intend to establish business partnerships. That's critical to help bridge some of the knowledge gaps. In year two, we intend to complete our initial fundraising efforts of $1 million. And also, we're planning to launch our product, or that's the goal. By year three, we're going to be on the second wave of our fundraising efforts in order to raise $100 million. By achieving this effort, we will help push the timeline or the growth of the product. By the end of year three, we hope to be at a break-even point or surpass that point. And then in year four is to be the big year where we're growing revenue. We would like to be at least 15% from the previous year. And then finally, by year five, we're hoping to establish ourselves as one of the top companies in the market, being a top 10 company at least, and establishing our market share. This is an illustration of the our LLS curve, or the Valley of Death. This just shows you the transition from research and development through product launch to hitting our break-even point to the eventual decline. This also includes some of our fundraising goals. Our strategic approach is to establish partnerships to help push up the growth timeline. Our initial target customers is going to be small to medium manufacturing companies, healthcare providers, and hospitals. We intend to develop a working prototype with local companies to help build the final product. We'd like to execute marketing campaigns to the small and medium-sized companies initially, and eventually move on to the large. Establishing consulting service component NIC is critical. And we would like to continually evolve the product, or actually our plan is to evolve the product after launch to stay ahead of our competition. Our plan, on our investment utilization, is to start out with at least these percentages here for operational cost at 10%, marketing at 20%, product development would be about 30%, and the new hires initially be 40%. Eventually, the new hires will go down as the product grows, and then we can shift those funds to other areas. Thank you for your consideration. This is Easy 3D Printers.